too. In times of distress, confusion led me. When my heart is filled with sorrow, Father, I know with you I'm safe. For you keep me and guide me in the shadow of your wings.
Identity.
Enjoy life to the fullest. Attitude.
Principles and values life are
You cannot continue to be a victim and a prisoner of erroneous philosophies. And therefore you can't look back, because your background does not determine your foreground. But you need to make a decision today that you are a champion and you are going to champion those exams. You are going to pioneer those exams. You are going to pass those exams, because I believe that you are ready to do it.
I had that anger that I don't know where does it come from, so I feel better now. I got the spectacle from Generation X. It was a long time before I had the spectacles. Yeah. So Generation X has helped me a lot, so I can even see better now with the spectacles.
So Generation X teach me about attitude, bad attitude. First, I had a bad attitude. I don't listen to my mother and I don't listen to the teachers. And when other people talk with me, I just don't answer that people.
Generation X teach me about bad attitude, not to take drugs and sexual abuse.
I changed because the sister tell us about attitude. And when she tell us about attitude, I change my attitude, and my mother see me, I'm changing my attitude.
What I learned more is respect, because I didn't have respect for other elders. You know, I heard that when the other elder maybe it's passing, you shouldn't say hello to him or something. You know? So that was my favorite subject, and I learned a lot.
Generation X help us to know where we come from and helps us to respect people, like elder people. Like, you have to respect people, especially your parents, to know to have a better future in life.
I'd like the program to keep on working, because like it helps us as the next coming generation to know what is good and what is bad.
I now know myself. I know the person who I am, and I'm a person with respect now, and I don't treat people like cheap, but I know how to treat them with respect, because before I just took them as people and I thought better of myself, but now it has helped me a lot. The Generation Project, thank you very much, and I wish that you could still do it in other schools so that people could discover their dreams, values, respect, and many more things. It doesn't mean when they say enjoy life to the fullest, you must go around sleeping with boys, partying. It means like you should take action towards life. Don't allow life to take action on you, but you should take action on it.
I have learned my attitude as my greatest asset in life and how to change my attitude. And I have learned purpose and seeking. I have to know my purpose, and I have to find and seek for my purpose. So I need to know what I'm here for in life.
What I learned with the Generation X is I learned about attitude, I learned how to talk to people, and I also learned about principles and values in life.
Generation X teach us about the 7 rules that we must do. We must dream bigger than ourselves. We must be generous and kind. We must love and obey God. No, and we must know that no is not the correct answer.
I've learned to believe myself, to love myself, and I've learned to respect my parents, and I've learned to don't do something that is bad in your life, and I've learned that you must respect yourself. I wasn't reading my books. Right now I read my books, and I didn't eat so much, but right now I'm eating so much food, because I didn't feel good about my life.
What is right, what is wrong, and to respect others, love others, care for others, and treat others just like me, and to love myself before others can love myself.
The Generation Act taught me how to obey God, honor my parents, and I need to think big, never think small, and I have to live the life to the fullest, and I have to be kind and generous, love people, show them that respect is the only thing we can live with when we want to be happy.
Tongaat Hewlett Starch, a division of Tongaat Hewlett, is operating 2 of its 4 wet milling plants in the Mid-Vaal area. We were introduced to the Generation Act program earlier this year by Lusa Community Chest, and with the blessing of the Regional Department of Education, we then decided to partner with Lusa and to run the program in 5 schools in the Mid-Vaal area. To us, as Tongaat Hewlett Starch, the Generation Act program is rendering an opportunity to contribute to the development of the neighboring communities and to invest in the upliftment of the people in these communities. It opened the door for us to reach the most vulnerable part of these communities, namely our youth. The program is aimed at leadership development for grade 7 and grade 8 learners, but the testimony received from the principals, the teachers, and the learners alike tell the story of a complete transformation that took place in the schools where the program was presented. We as Tongaat Hewlett Starch are proud that we could play a part in this awarding program, which at the same time also left us very humbled.
The issues that you come across, I think the most common ones are, especially for us, the boys, working with the boys, the most common problem that you face is the attitude in the boys. But that was back then when we first started this program, because now there's been a gradual change. I think they've been changing, they've been behaving, their attitude has changed, and so far I think it's been great actually. Yeah.
Generation Act brought a great change, a great deal of change, because we came to different schools. There were issues like attitude, which was negative, totally negative, unacceptable. But what we see today to the schools, it has changed a lot. For example, schools like Springfield, they were totally out of line. You couldn't start a class and not get disrupted. But now you can start a class until to the end. Meyerton High, we had a class that was not controllable, and now the kids have changed, and now they understand values and they understand principles, and now they know what is their goal in life, and they've set standards for themselves. So Generation Act has helped a lot for the kids in the schools, which a change would have never been made if Generation Act didn't come.
Elena came to me and told me that it's nice because I'm still young myself. I can relate with them and they can relate with me. It's not like I'm old and I tell them you cannot do this, you cannot do that. So they can relate to me because I'm also young. And there was this other time I met this girl, Tabiseng from Meyerton High, at Meyerton Town. So she was with her mother, and she introduced me to her mother, and her mother told me that Tabiseng has changed a lot and she appreciates what we are doing at their school.
Many children were coming to school dirty, not comb their hair, and never had a good life. So now they're living their life to the fullest.
The project that is called the Generation Act is a very positive project for our school, in the sense that every Wednesday we have peer facilitators coming to school to teach little ones about the life skills in general. So as we check as a school, little ones are positive. In terms of their behavior, that has changed a lot. They talk things are so positive in terms of life. They also know about their rights. For example, if they know this is wrong, they will tell you, say that this is wrong. If this one is correct, they will also tell you. So the project as a whole benefited the school in terms of being about the positive response from the little.
This project will help our learners, because at our school here we got 75% of our learners, they come from child-headed families. Now this is a solution.
So far the feedback that I have from my learners is so positive, and even the way they behave, it's better than before. So, according to my opinion, I can be very glad to have it continuously.
The program, which started off with me as the principal, was wonderful, I had 2 days workshop with Mr. Luate, which I came out, highly motivated, as one was a bit down.
I will just mention one person who was a very troublesome person here at school. The boy is overaged. I'm not going to say his name. The boy is overaged, and he was giving us a headache here at school, teachers and all. Every day we had to reprimand this boy. But since the LUSA project, he has proven to be one of the leaders. Even in the buses, the bus drivers have commented about him to say he has changed so much, and he has taken leadership roles, and he is trying to make a difference as if he has found himself.
We will actively seek out truth. We will act in love. We will help each other. We will forgive each other. We will pursue our relationship with our Creator. We will work hard and do our best. We will love and protect ourselves. We will celebrate another's success. Jealousy will not consume us. We will commit to personal growth. We will live lives of integrity. Give yourselves a great round of applause.